No one gets to see any of that. This far too cute. Actually, I'm just really 6 months fine. It be what it be. Snap, snap, snap. Hmm, hmm, hmm. That's cold soup. I did not mean to slurp in y'all's ear. Hmm. Oh my gosh. It's so warm and envelops my body with the warmth of snuggles. Hey, Quickling. Hi, Shenbei. How are you? Thankful for her pets. What's this? Play 3 months of Discord Nitro for free. Enhance your Discord experience with stream and dismiss. Oh. Wipe my nose. Put on a happy face. Do 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 do. Hmm. Mm mm mm. 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 That is delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm. Meow 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 meow. Mm. I did pick up some Canadian, clearly Canadian. It's really good. I got a blackberry one that I just finished. Oh my god, it's so tart and sweet. I love it. Ah. Yum 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 yum. Love you too, Draco. It's good to see you, honey. Meow 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 meow. I missed you, honey. Okay. Let's see. There was that spooky one, the spooky video guy. He had a new one out, I think. Uh, yeah, Bizarre Bob. Here we go. Oh, we have 2 new videos. Scary Comp 2023, Scary Comp 2024. All right, let's do this. Ugh. We'll do 2023 and then 2024. That's what we're gonna do. No, we have to put it on screen first. No, not a video game. This is memes and videos. Do 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 do. Oh, that is. Hang on. I think I need to shrink it down for this. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there we go. Aw, Shenbei, you is bestest. Sana! Draco! Miss you! When I start feeling a little bit better, I will be getting back into Marvel and that kind of sort of stuff. I did play a little Marvel.
User had taken a photo of his kitchen late at night. The Reddit user claims that over the last couple of years, he's been hearing mysterious noises coming from his apartment. For the longest time, he's been trying to figure out the source of these noises. But then one night, while being in his living room, he takes a photo of his kitchen and captures this.
Oh, hey! Oh, that's the Keanu Reeves ghost! Yeah. He's tall as hell. To be fair.
It was only after enhancing the photo that he was able to see what looks to be a tall figure standing in his kitchen. He believes that whoever this is the person responsible for the strange noises he would hear at night. But it only
I would
gets
have to agree.
creepier because only a few days later, the Reddit user had posted a video of another strange occurrence. He left his camera recording overnight where the figure was spotted and captured this.
Oh yeah, it's like a moving shadow thing. You can barely see it though. It's a pretty interesting case. I'll give it that. Weird stuff. Nothing cute, but enough that it's like creepy, you know? So I at least applaud it for getting the creep zone in.
If you look closely, you can see what looks to be a figure moving in the dark. But it's only after brightening the
Colin! Hey,
photo
honey! It's good to see you! Thank you for the subby!
Caught in the previous photo. Now it could be that a squatter is
Thank you,
hiding
thank you,
inside
thank
his
you.
apartment. But then again,
I
some
don't
viewers
think that's a
that this supposed
squatter.
person is actually something supernatural. There haven't been any further updates on this story, but until then, you be the judge on
He
what was
probably moved
captured.
out. I mean, with the housing market and everything
It's
the
late
way
at
it
night
is.
when the following happens. The person recording is alone at home when all of a sudden, something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered.
Damn.
But during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this
Boredom.
is captured.
Boredom haunts me to this day. What the hell is that noise? Sounds like a fucking dungeon door opening and closing. Holy shit. That is wicked. I wish I had a door that sounded like that. Oh my god. Well, I didn't see it. Hang on. Is it just a noise? I think it's just a noise that spooked her. Okay, this is staged because she's not picking up a phone. She's not calling 911. If she were genuinely alone... Really? Oh, we'll have to play it sometime, Drago. Cool. I'm a ghost who can open 2 doors at once! I'm a goddamn poltergeist!
The 2 doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear.
Oh yeah, when I feel better,
But
we're
this
gonna do a
wouldn't be
lot.
the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens.
Ah, hair in my mouth. Ah, hair in my mouth. shit. I would have grabbed my 9mm and already put 3 into the fucking door. Center mass.
Just like before,
Yeah, fuck
the
that.
same door closes
That's
on its own,
dumb.
leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
If it opened up and like a demon was standing there. Oh yeah, this one's cool. I've seen this one. There's like a creature in there.
That it came from this residential building where the little girl and her family reside. The video starts off with footage of the young girl playing by a staircase. Below the stairs is what appears to be a small room.
It's my clearly
the little
Canadian.
Girl can be seen staring at something inside the room, but nothing noticeable can be seen on footage.
I have a 45.
Parents initially thought.
I have a 1911. It'll go through that fucking door, trust me.
The parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room.
45 will fucking go through anything. Yeah, it's creepy. I don't like that. There's definitely movement in there, but it's like a beckoning hand. Yeah, fuck that. Nah, I'm good. Wild Cherry, clearly Canadian, isn't bad either.
It now becomes clear as to why the little girl seemed hesitant to go inside. A disembodied hand can be seen beckoning to the girl.
Yeah, blow a hole through the demon and the demon behind the demon.
Disappearing into thin air. Even the cat who later joins the girl seems unsure about going inside. Whatever this might have been was concerning enough to make them reluctant about entering the space. This mysterious footage, like most videos, has yet to be solved. But until then, you be the judge on what was captured inside this room.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, sweetheart.
That used to be known
Hot
as
demon?
the
Yeah,
Disneyland of Latin America.
may have to.
Reino Mágico was a small theme park that opened in 1988
Didn't suck you by.
and closed only a few years later after multiple fatal accidents took place inside the park. It's unknown if the park had shut down for this reason, but some believe that the park had closed its doors for the simple fact that many visitors reported paranormal experiences while being there. This isn't surprising to some people, as the park was built on a cemetery. Urban explorers are certainly creeped out by this fact, but they're even more creeped out by the statues that were left behind. Rumor has it that the statue of Snow White is haunted.
Oh yeah, this one's a crazy one.
The statue in a spot that was not the same as where it was originally seen. It's as though it moved on its own. One night, a group of friends visit the abandoned theme park when something very strange
is captured on camera. Need to put a camera on it.
Take a look.
Güey, ese es el velador de... ¿Es el velador, no? ¿Velador? ¡Ey! ¿Velador? Aguanta, espérate, ey. No te muevas. No mames, no te muevas ahí.
I'm down for possessed Snow White statue.
Ese no es el velador, güey.
It does look weird. It does look like they're moving.
Aguanta, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien,
But that could just be a person.
Bien, güey, eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey. No digas perras mamadas, güey. Perdón.
My sleep paralysis demon was pretty cool. They, were a faceless woman, completely naked, walked out of my closet, sat on the edge of my bed for like a couple of minutes, and got back up and walked back in and disappeared. That was my sleep paralysis demon. She had no fucking pay stub.
No digas mamadas, güey. No, Dios. No. No, güey, no mames.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé.
No mames, güey. No.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
That is pretty weird.
No mames, güey, no mames.
Feeling beyond spooked, The group sees what looks to be another person inside
Because it
the
does
car.
look like
But
a
as they
yellow
look closely,
bottom is
they
moving.
see that whoever this is appears to be wearing a dress. They continue to watch and notice that how they walk is a bit strange. Fast forward to the group
Spiders
seeing
and
the statue in Snow
sometimes
White,
the
and
Hat
it's at
Man.
this point that they realize the color of its
You know, a lot
dress
of people
is the same
talk about
as
the Hat
one
Man.
worn by the person they saw. Could it be that the so-called person was actually the statue moving
I'm
on
glad
its
I
own?
haven't met him yet.
The group seems to
I don't
believe
really want to
this,
meet the
but
Hat
of
Man.
course, it isn't certain if that's the case. Had the group actually seen the statue moving on its own, or was this something else? Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this one. On May 24th of 2023, at around 10 p.m., a baby monitor captures something pretty spooky on camera. This video was posted by Marquette Jean, who's concerned for the safety of her daughter, as something very strange was captured inside her child's bedroom. The video begins with her daughter, who appears to be staring blankly at the window that's behind the camera. It's unknown as to what exactly it is that she's seeing, but whatever it might be, it seems to have her full attention. She continues to stare at this window, when suddenly, the camera picks up movement from inside the room. But, as we can see in the footage, nothing is moving. Now, the family used to have a cat, and the camera would often pick up the cat's movement, but no cat is seen here, as their cat had passed away in August of last year. However, as Marquette watches the baby monitor, this happens.
I think he's very common. A lot of people talk about him. Oh, that's pretty wild. That did look like the image of a ghost cat. That's cool.
Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat in here?
No.
Holy shit! Love you. No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
Oh, thank you so much for the subby. Hi, Leah.
Scary? Why? There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Upon seeing a strange cat-like figure on the baby monitor, Marquette bolts into the room and asks if a cat is in there. Confused as to what her mother had seen, Marquette's daughter replies no, but says that she's scared. According to her, there's a monster at the window.
Beep, beep, Leah. Morning, Leah. How's the squirrel?
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Marquette checks the window and finds nothing there. Although creeped out by her daughter's response, she's more unsettled by the supposed apparition caught on camera. The family believes this may have been the spirit of the cat that they once had, but later passed away due to cancer. Whether ghost or not, Marquette and her daughter are shaken up by
My
this
cat
footage.
died from cancer
Like
too.
all videos, the question is begged, just what exactly had occurred that night? On October 25th of 2022, a paramedic posted a video of something freaky that occurred during his lunch break. The video is pretty short, so not much happens, but it's a certain detail caught in this footage that makes it quite disturbing.
Yeah.
The video begins
Kitty
with a
cat
paramedic
protect.
filming inside a hospital
It do
where
the
a couple of
protect tech.
surgeons are getting ready to transfer a very sick patient to a different wing. The paramedic walks out of the hospital to record them coming through. It isn't until
What,
later
did they see
that the
death?
doctors arrive with the sick patient, who according to them, passed away only hours later. The paramedic then stops recording. Now, it was only after finishing work that the paramedic had watched this video and noticed something strange about it. Looking back at the footage, they noticed that during the time they were waiting outside for the doctors to arrive, something unusual was caught in the background. Take a look.
Okay. It's like a figure, yeah. In like a black dress, yeah.
If you look closely at the hallway inside the hospital, a dark, shadow-like figure can be seen standing at the end of the hall. It's there for just a few seconds before suddenly disappearing from sight. The paramedic has no idea as to who or even what this might have been, but judging by its appearance, viewers believe that an entity of some sort was seen. They further add that this entity might have been Death
Death was
itself,
just hanging out.
considering that the
Yeah.
patient
Oh, there you
passed
go!
away that same day.
Yeah,
Yet
it was
still not
Death.
sure as to what
Death was like,
captured.
man,
But
I have
one
to
thing
keep the
that's certain is
schedule.
that
You gotta
whoever or
die.
whatever this was didn't seem to belong in this hospital. It remains unknown as to who or what was caught on camera. It's late at night when a group of friends decide to visit their school to do something that they would later come to regret. Rumor has it that the school they attend is haunted. According to some students, if you knock on the door of the nurse's office, which is located
by
at the
the
back
people
of the school,
that passed
someone
there.
or something
And I would
knock
hate to go back to school.
Not sure if the rumors were true, and feeling
Dies
adventurous,
and
a
comes
girl
back
named
to
Debbie
school
and her
wanting to
friends
haunt
set
it.
out to explore the back of their school and knock on the nurse's door. But what they capture sends
There
them
have been
running in a
rumors of
panic
people seeing an
frenzy.
angel before they
This is
pass.
what
That's
they
true.
caught.
That is true. A lot of people actually do report weird stuff before people dying. Like Edgar Allan Poe complained of entities that were not there that he could see before he died. But he also, like...
Out of nowhere, a blood-curdling scream is caught on camera, sending the girls running in full terror. They have no idea where the guttural screams came from, but one could only guess the source of the screech. Viewers believe that it came from either inside the school or near it, which only helps to prove the rumors as true. Something haunts this school. But of course, what's your stance on this? Supernatural or something else? You let me know. If you caught something creepy on camera else,
Let's say someone is
You let me
supposed to
know.
knock back. Instead,
if you
something
caught
screamed at
creepy
him.
on camera,
Cool.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Twinkle!
Late
Bardic!
at night, when a girl named Pershka records a video in her kitchen. The purpose of the video is to show an ice machine that she recently purchased, as there's something about it that creeps her out. The ice maker, according to her, makes a very strange noise during the late hours of the night. So one night, as
Really?
the ice machine makes its unusual noise, Pershka heads over to the kitchen to record the sound. But as she records this video, something pretty creepy is caught on camera. What was supposed to be a short, random video turned out to be a terrifying clip that Pershka has recently taken down for unknown reasons. But it seems that the video itself says it all. Have a look.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it could be. Alright, hang on. We're gonna go frame by frame. Okay, there's no jump cut. That looks legit. That looks legit.
Like a scene out of a horror movie, Pershka walks
El
into the
Duende?
kitchen
Yeah.
and captures for just a split second the figure of a little girl. Even creepier is that whoever this was just disappears as soon as the lights turn on. It's for this reason that viewers believe she had taken down the clip, as otherwise it would continue to remind her of this disturbing incident. Whatever was captured
It does look like a
has
little
left her
girl standing by the
extremely
ice
unsettled.
machine.
Even though this video was taken a few years ago, it is still unknown as to whether or not Pershka had captured something paranormal on camera. Two nurses at a children's
Why does the
hospital
14 look like
encounter
cum?
something pretty spooky. They had just finished checking
Oh,
out
this is cool. I like
when
this
one.
one.
Of them begins to
Yeah,
act
this one's a
nervous.
cute one.
Seeming a bit
Man,
scared,
if this
they walk
actually
out into the
happened to me,
hallway
I'd be
and proceed
weirded
to
out.
stare at something. The other nurse follows along to see what it is that they're seeing. What happens next inside this children's hospital is creepy, to say the least. Watch.
¿Qué pasa?
That's fair.
Claro. Salir a pieza de las 4, no sé, justo cuando salí tenía algo atrás. Cuando vine para acá, se me empezó a pegar, boludo.
The balloon keeps following him around.
Estática, boludo, pero está
¿Qué
lejos.
táctica?
No, you don't. I've had paranormal stuff happen to me, sweetheart. You
La camacita
don't. It's weird.
que le tocaron
You
la
still,
pierna,
to
que
this
estaba
day, you're
bloqueada.
like, I don't understand what the fuck happened.
Pero si vine para acá.
And you search for answers.
No.
All you can do is
¿Tenés
theorize.
aire, Tomate. Vamos para adentro,
me
boludo.
fui a la mierda, la
No, la
concha de
concha
la
de
lora. Ahí está. Que
Asomate,
pase
boludo.
largo, boludo.
¿Ves?
Ay, la concha de la lora.
And then it swings into the fucking door. That's wild.
A small balloon can be seen making its way towards the nurses. It moves in a straight path before somehow making a turn inside the nurse's room. Both nurses even say that early on, strange things were happening, from a patient who claims that something had touched their leg, to the male nurse who says that the same balloon was following him around. They believe that something paranormal had occurred. But as with most videos, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was it something else?
Yeah, bad stuff is bad. Don't let it in.
You might recall from previous videos about a woman named Lauren Combs who's been experiencing strange happenings in her house. Well, just recently, Lauren had posted some new footage regarding her unusual
I think we've
situation.
seen 2023 because these all videos of these I've seen. So we're going to 2024. Scariest clips of the year. Number.
On July 20 of 2023, a radio station in South
20
America was airing a live broadcast that left many viewers feeling disturbed. The footage was broadcast online, so those who tuned in were totally creeped out.
Yeah, truly haunted
In the
year
broadcast,
indeed.
Viewers
It
were
was a
introduced
rough
to a
one.
special guest named
Last
Antonio
year was
Zamudio, who according
rough.
to the host is someone who's had a history of paranormal experiences. Antonio talks about these experiences, but when he talks about one instance involving a clown doll, the whole studio goes quiet. Viewers could tell that the atmosphere in the room had changed.
What?
Everybody was feeling unsettled, and even more so when Antonio showed footage of the clown doll. In the video, Antonio shows a close-up of the clown, which he says was given to him by a family who found it at a garage sale. But after they took it home, things got very strange. They decided to give it to Antonio, given his experience with the paranormal. But one night, after setting up static cameras to record the doll in case anything strange happens, he captures this.
And does he get up and walk around? Oh, fuck that!
Somehow, the doll moves on its own. Looking closely, it appears to move by itself at an upright position before running across the room. Understandably, Antonio was just as baffled as he was terrified. It made sense now as to why the family seemed utterly spooked about this doll. Something wasn't right with it. To this day, Antonio says that he keeps it locked up in a glass case, given what happened that night. It's unknown if anything strange has happened since then, but until any updates are given, the question remains: just how exactly did the clown doll move on its own?
I know! I don't like dolls at all.
On July 28th of
I don't
2024,
know.
a certain video was shared among
But
many
I like
residents of the
plushies.
town where something
I
quite
know, I'm
peculiar
weird
had
like
taken
that, but,
place.
you know.
It happened right outside someone's house at around 7 p.m. Those who live here had
All right.
thankfully caught the event on camera via surveillance footage, but the video itself is just part of the reason why neighbors are concerned. Whatever happened here had sent someone to the hospital. It was immediately after knowing this that residents of this neighborhood became terrified. The following is what was captured.
Okay. I'm watching. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, were they okay? Okay, I thought it was the item. No, it was somebody stepping out that just gets socked in like the head by like a flying object. Holy shit! What the fuck? Fucker got laid the fuck out! And the dog is like, what the fuck?
What looks like a flying object appears to strike the man from inside the house. Now, it's worth noting that he's okay, but he did need a couple of stitches afterwards. But
Holy
strangely,
shit.
he doesn't recall what happened, as the impact was
Ghost.
intense.
punched him
much else
so
is known about this
hard.
occurrence, but like most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly
Fucking
was caught on camera?
wild. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. That coach is Mike Tyson,
On
that
September
motherfucker.
20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing. but his
Yeah, I
full
remember
attention
this
is
one
given.
too. I remember
In
us
fact,
watching
he's
this
so
one.
distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity
Because
to
it was
beat
a
him.
creepy,
Although
like,
capturing his loss on camera,
person in the
something
closet.
else was captured that neither of the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
Eso pa' eso, es.
Yeah.
Eso pa' eso.
He's not there anymore.
As the father sees that his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating. Whether he missed it or it simply was not visible, the camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare, it doesn't move and stays completely still while seemingly staring at the camera. Whatever this is just stays in its corner, but when the father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away momentarily, it's
Depression.
no
Thanks
longer
for the
there.
follow.
Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further info on this clip, yet still, no info is needed to make this footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe.
It was me. Sorry, guys.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the
I saw
corner of his
wrestling. I
eye.
was like,
It happened
yo,
while being
kick
in
his
his living
ass.
room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard I'm freaking out.
I'm watching the paint cans. Like if a paint can like pulls itself off and throws it at him, fuck yeah, that's badass.
Here's something in this house.
There's something in this house, mate.
There's something in here. I'm telling you. No.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items, but even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera, and even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
Something else in the house with me. It done throw stuff at me, and piece of
October 4th
shit.
of 2024, a young couple watches a scary movie that's already been seen by the boyfriend. It's his girlfriend's first time watching the film, and it's exactly how he imagined she would react, completely scared. It's for this reason that he films this video. It would make for a funny clip, but little does he know, this exact moment would be anything but funny. Now, viewers agree that it's already creepy enough that they live in a house filled with clown dolls and other horror-themed items, but what was captured beats any of those things. As they watch this movie, this is caught.
The Exorcist, yeah.
And of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, by this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien!
Yeah.
It's not even scary.
It is scary.
Look down and pity. You killed your mother.
You killed your mother. You killed your mother. You killed.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
What was meant to be a funny clip of his girlfriend's reaction turns into something they would see in their movie. Out of nowhere, the clown doll on the wall moves. Unaware of what just happened, she continues watching the film while the boyfriend remains speechless, as it seems that the doll had come alive. While some think that the film had something to do with this, the couple believes that something else was responsible. As it turns out, they live across a cemetery that's quite literally down the street from them.
I'll be honest with you.
The following is the girlfriend's footage.
I don't want anything to do with dolls.
My scary clown
Plushies are cool.
video.
Fuck clowns.
Okay, so I thought I'd show you that I actually do live across the road from a cemetery. Normally this stuff doesn't scare me, but the clown kind of did.
So then, according to viewers, it's no wonder why the doll had come alive.
Eat
It only
your
makes sense that
hello.
watching a scary movie near a cemetery would lead to this. But as always, you be the judge on whether or not this was paranormal. Just what exactly had occurred that night. A man from Poland is walking through a secluded forest when he finds an abandoned house. However, there's something about this place that doesn't seem right. Oddly, for some reason, the owners of this house had left most of their stuff behind. It's as if they had left in a hurry. Not sure as to why there were still things inside, the man walks around with caution, thinking that someone might still be there. But as he checks out the place, things take a terrifying turn. Watch.
Wow. They look happy. Why is that? Old pictures look like no one's happy in them. Like old black and white pictures. Why is the cross upside down? That's not cool. Really? They were asked to pose like that? Oh, okay. Did something fall on him? That motherfucker escaping through a window. Yeah, something crazy just happened.
The house comes alive. Things move on their own, and a musical box begins to play by itself. Although we don't know the property owners' names, their pictures can be found throughout the house. But whoever they were, they must have left the place at once for obvious reasons. It's unknown where this house is located, but given what happened in this video, there's no need for an address. Whether actually haunted or not, the setting of this place is creepy alone. But of course, let me know your thoughts on this one. In the following video, 3 friends are alone at home when one friend decides to call their mom after something scary had occurred.
I should be home in about 10 minutes. I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay, alright.
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. Alright, do not go out of the room whatsoever.
All 3 friends are locked up in this room, and for good reason. Earlier, they heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone had broken in, which is why the police were called.
Did it sound like glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
I thought it was just like a big thud and then...
So you heard glass shatter?
Yeah.
Now this is where things start to get strange, because apparently, after searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property. However, after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all 3 friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters
so
into their
they
own hands
literally
if needed.
came
But during this
downstairs
time,
like they
something
shouldn't
happens
have.
that prompts the friend who lives in this house to pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least. This is what they caught.
Okay, it's fine, okay. Okay.
Alright, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I love you too.
Falling through the floor? Yeah. Ending up dead? Yeah. 50 minutes later, car from SpongeBob. Okay. What? What? Why are we running? Yeah, what the fuck? One of them just get spooked or what?
One of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera, something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it,
running?
this is what was caught.
Oh, there was movement that they caught. That's crazy. There was something happening there, yeah. That's legitimate movement.
Eerily, something can be seen moving behind the railing. In a swift motion, this mysterious object passes by without making a sound.
Yeah.
It almost seems to be floating, given how it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is that a face can be made out. It's hard to see at first, but watching this again, certain features that a face would have can be seen briefly.
Yeah, no,
Its uncanny
that's
motion
weird.
and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. To them, it looks as though a floating head had passed by. If only they had seen this before
Gotta
the
watch
police
out for them
arrived.
floating heads.
As they state, who knows what they would have said about this. While the supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them, this would have definitely scared the living daylights out of them. As always, let me know what you think down below. At around 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified.
Name.
After looking closely at the footage, she saw it. This is what she caught.
It's like naming an 80-year-old woman Mildred. Oh, Mildred, why don't you come out and play bingo this weekend? Oh, I can't. The family's coming over. You name your daughter Mildred, she should automatically come with, like, peanut butter. Alright, I don't see it.
According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever, or whatever this might have been, is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased. Just who?
It literally looks like somebody is just waking up, like a teen is just waking up off the floor. I think they had a sleepover, and it was just a weird shot
watches footage
of one of the
something that happened
kids
earlier
waking
while
up.
sounding pretty nervous. He immediately ran to his computer to pull up the video and save it, just in case no one believes him. Something happened as he was unpacking boxes, and he knows that he caught it on camera. In
Thanks
fact,
for joining!
many things happen in this
Hi.
footage, but it's what happens towards the end of the video that terrifies him greatly. Ever since then, he's been watching his back, hoping that it doesn't happen again. The following is the store manager's footage.
Alright.
Watch.
Single night. Just putting things away from the box. All right, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay?
Alright. Okay.
Hold on, let me speed this up a bit.
There was a flash. Yeah, what is that flash?
And you stow it on a shelf in your closet and do not pull that doctrine out.
Boom, you see that?
Ah.
I'll get back here for you guys to give you a better view. Look at that. And I'm just like tripping, like, what? Okay, but pay attention to this area right here.
I can grant that they
Watch.
they could teach justification correctly. But so what? It's not what I asked you.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that?
This motherfucker.
Come out. I'm not afraid of you. Is that you? I threw down the box earlier?
Alright. Halloween! It's close to Halloween!
Come on out!
I agree. It
Don't scare
is sticky for a night guard to be like, alright, I'm fucking ghost in this goddamn place.
Come on out, pussy!
Oh my. Someone's angry.
Oh! Oh, shit.
Okay.
No. Hell no. Hell no. Let me see. Hold on. Where am I? I'm here. Where am I going? Look, there I am, right there.
Okay, there we go. Okay, all right.
Look, you see that? You see that? Nah.
Oh, someone grabs his hair?
Hell no.
As if the store manager wasn't already spooked, this happens. Recorded by the camera pointing at the side entrance of the store is this: the manager's hair lifting on its own. Or better put, getting tugged by something unseen. It's the sudden yank on his hair that sends him running in a panic frenzy, making him think that someone was messing with him. But upon watching the security footage of this incident, he sees that no one was behind him.
That is wild. I'll say that
If
much.
no one
That
was
is
there,
wild.
then whose forceful pull did he feel? While some viewers believe that this might have been the ghost he was calling out, others don't know what to think. To the manager, however, he knows exactly what this was and believes it's the same entity that's been messing with his store. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else happened to explain this incident? Let me know what you think down below. At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and views the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
Did he capture a demon? What happened?
To get him to confess, and it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the wire of Chuck, and she.
Didn't see it.
Nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by.
Oh.
They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight. It happens quickly, but not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve the car to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen.
Really?
It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
It's pretty wild, I'll give it that.
In the following video, a nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. It isn't known if the rumors are true, but apparently, after what was captured, it may be the case that something truly strange is happening on this floor. On March 9th, 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access. So, one night, Shanae decides to enter this room. She had gained access by asking a custodian to open it for her, but little did she know, this was a bad idea. Watch.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm gonna go inside. Let's go.
That is a big, thick-ass door.
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Is that a thing? It's just peering up over the side of the, No, it's just a... Oh, it is! Yeah, it's just a...
It now makes sense as to why Shanae had suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct, she had backed away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch. Or at least, it seems like that, because apparently, viewers claim that the head can be seen moving for just a bit. She wasn't exactly sure what she'd seen, but whatever it was, it prompted a sudden urge within her to leave the space immediately. It was only after watching the video that she saw what it was. Not much else is known about this incident or what occurred afterwards, but until there's an update, this incident remains a mystery. this next video, two friends are
Yeah, it's a
exploring an
little
abandoned
weird.
paper mill with extreme caution. Aside from the fact that the old mill has potential hazards all around, there's another reason why both men are treading carefully. Rumor has it, the old paper mill is haunted. Now both friends are known as Kenneth and Justin, and they've set out to explore a place where residents have either seen or heard unexplainable things. One resident recounts a time when he and his friends saw something pretty creepy.
Yeah, most definitely. The paper mill's haunted as shit, because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there, and we were drinking a little bit, but yeah, my buddy caught it on camera that like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like he caught it on camera and everything.
Dude, I'm gonna be down there.
Now there's a lot more stories from others who live near the mill, but the reason Kenneth and Justin are visiting the place is not because it's haunted, but rather to see what's left of it. This is a hobby of theirs, and the old paper mill in Austin, Pennsylvania
urban
is on the list of
exploration.
places
Understandable.
to explore.
Oh, that's a
But
bigger
little did they
guy.
know
Careful
that
guy.
something terrifying would happen while being there. Both friends are exploring the old mill when they find a dark space beneath the building. They head down and capture this.
Hold on, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone on the beaver dam there. Good.
Holy shit.
See it right there?
What is it?
A bone.
Bone. I don't see it. Oh, it is. What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck that.
What was that?
Howl, maybe?
Hello?
Oh, fuck that! That is,
Did you hear that? Oh, yeah. What was that? I have no idea.
yeah, I'd nuke the fuck out
All
of there,
a sudden,
too.
a disembodied voice is heard from the darkness. Both men, upon hearing this, run away in a frenzied manner, as it seems that someone or something had responded. It almost sounds as though a child had responded to them.
It
But
did sound
assuming
like
this
a
was an
kid.
actual kid, the question arises: what's a child doing in a dark cellar of a building that's been abandoned for years?
Fuck that.
Now, nothing strange happens afterward, but throughout the trip, you can for sure tell that they were left disturbed. Just who, or even what, had been there? They have no idea, and they don't plan on ever coming back to find out. In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage.
I'm going to fucking step mommy, open the fucking door.
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera.
That's funny.
The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty, apart from her son being there. But as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase
I like
was
how
heard
she was
just
like,
moments
"Get
after
your-
her son came running into the
You should
room.
make the symbol.
Everyone else
It's
had been
nice.
inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident.
Yeah, Brown. How about to drop your fucking noodles, man?
Video, two friends are chatting inside a car when they immediately go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby. Now, the first half of this footage doesn't really show anything peculiar. All that's seen is someone who, for some reason, is walking back and forth in the privacy of their own home. Although spying on someone who they don't know is already strange enough, it's the following detail that both friends find very strange. Whoever this is pacing in a way that they've never seen before. They don't seem to be walking, as they mention. Watching closely, they continue to record, when suddenly, they see this.
Okay.
Correte. ¿Qué es lo que hacen, eh?
Okay. It's a little weird.
No es que sube y baja así de...
Just when they thought that things couldn't get stranger, this happens. Out of nowhere, the person inside this building begins to pace back and forth, but extremely
How
fast.
are you, love?
It almost seems a little too fast for anyone to be able to do. The two friends watch in disbelief, feeling creeped out by this eerie sight. Whoever, or whatever this might be, appears to be moving at a speed beyond human capacity. While there has yet to be an update as they plan to reach out to the supposed person who lives there, both friends remain unsure as to who, or even what, was caught on camera.
That is pretty weird.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mentioned they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with someone that they caught this. They state that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this
She has
yet,
a lot
can
of stuff.
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She's got, I don't know. She's got a lot of money. She just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
Like,
that was
she keeps
a person's face.
everything. She's really well off too, but
it happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Hold on.
I think that's a case of pareidolia.
She's got a lot of money. She just, like, she's really cheap and she
Yeah, I
keeps
think
everything.
this is pareidolia.
This is her house.
Like something out of a horror movie, a pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened. While some believe that this may have been his spirit, others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this
right?
one.
Does it really? Does it have to be that?
In the following clip, a man is in his basement after having heard a strange noise.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here.
Now the man already knows that something isn't right with his basement, which is why he takes this video. Ever since moving in, both he and his family have been experiencing a plethora of inexplicable happenings. But luckily, this time, he was able to get something on camera. The year is 2017, and with only a few months living there, he can already sense that something strange is about to happen. He gets his phone and captures this.
Stuff does happen down here. And I mean, you can't really. That's freaky stuff right there, man.
Jesus.
That's what you call freaks me out, man. It's giving me goosebumps. Boy, here we go with the door again.
Damn.
Ooh, that's creepy. So that door always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close, stay like that. Oh, there you go. Let go of it. Oh crap, that's freaky.
Now, taking into account that this isn't something new to the man, this occurrence doesn't scare him, but he still finds it pretty baffling, and he finds it even more so when considering that the door that just opened is extremely heavy. According to him, he can barely open it himself despite being quite big. Now, with happenings like this, one can totally understand why he and his family have left this place. Although taken in 2017 and living somewhere else now, this footage continues to baffle him to this day. On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys.
Tuna sounds
Throughout
really
the night,
good.
she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
Can I play with you? Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. So I'm gonna play with me. Yeah. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, yum, dum, dum.
The fact that it starts playing the thing that she's doing really makes us feel like it's all set up. Yeah, it looks like a movie stunt. Oh, okay. Oh, it's stuttering. That's why. Okay. Okay, what?
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own, and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Pluck up your courage, get in there. Turn on the light. We're just seeing darkness. We're not gonna see anything. What the fuck? I'm sorry, what the fuck?
As if checking under the bed wasn't already scary enough, she captures this, a creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly. It's as if it knows it's being seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates, giving her thoughts on the whole situation. But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed?
I want to have kids.
The following video comes from
but we're gonna have a real big problem with dolls.
Caught footage of something that's left viewers totally spooked. It was more than a few years ago when this happened, but even to this day, this clip remains baffling. Now the clip itself comes from a live stream in which Ari, the online streamer, was getting groceries for the week. Live streaming out in public is something that she occasionally does before ending her streams at home. However, it was inside her house where this occurrence took place. Only a couple hours before ending her live stream, Ari chats with her audience while cutting up some fruit from her grocery haul. While chatting with the viewer, she's told that someone is right behind her. Thinking that perhaps they were trying to scare her, she shrugs it off. But as the stream continues, something happens that scares the living daylights out of her audience.
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme. La niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme.
A scary MTG whale? I don't know, I'm an
In the
okay
background,
MTG
someone else is
whale.
briefly seen. This was strange considering that Ari lives alone, yet it appears that someone else had been there. According to viewers, this supposed person looks like a child. Looking closely, it appears as if a little girl had popped into view before quickly hiding away. Again, Ari had no idea as to who it was that they saw. She had thought they were trying to scare her, but after looking at this clip, it became clear that they weren't playing around with her.
I do have pretty good luck with pulling cards and gacha games. That is true.
Not much else is known about this clip or what occurred afterward.
I wish I still
no
wasn't
context is
sick.
given,
I can feel
the
it
clip
eating
alone is
away
enough
at
to
my
make viewers
body and it
unsettled.
sucks.
So then, just who or even what was caught on camera? On September 27th of 2024, a woman named Jalen immediately grabs her phone
Open
to
my
record something on
packs for me?
camera.
Okay, we'll
It
do
isn't
it.
often the case that this
Come
happens.
give me your
but
packs, I
tonight,
opened them
it
for
occurred
you.
once more. Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop when something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted, but even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place, and it's all because of this incident. The following is her footage. Watch.
Why? Why? Seriously, why? Why the giant fucking life-size doll? Who needs that in their life? Why? Oh.
This thing just moved.
You know, that thing would be out of my house so fucking fast. Yeah, I'd pick it up and I'd just go sell it. I'd go to the pawn shop and sell it.
Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and sticking fork in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a good win, and see how they react.
There's a saying in golf, there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, you don't care if it's by $5 or something like, you're just happy that you moved to 2-2. The injury to Parsons, and we don't know anything at this point, he just left by part of the left shoe off. How do you assess what that man is?
Damn, that ghost is not fucking around. I don't want you to see me.
The door just moved.
This is something you would see in a horror movie. Yeah, for real.
An entree plus 3 desserts, just $13. That's a sweet deal. We weren't able to pick a field goal late. There's a lot of involved.
Yeah, you'd be going to the pawn shop, bitch.
Are you real?
No.
You can do it again. I won't watch.
There's a shadow. Oh, fuck.
It was at this point that Jalen knew that what she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move. Only moving ever so slightly, the mannequin seemingly comes alive. But strangely, it's only when Jalen isn't looking directly at the doll. It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught by being very subtle. However, seeing that her mirror was catching its reflection, she tricks it into showing itself move. Now, there is something else about this video that viewers have noticed.
Yeah, you spoke
Whether
too
coincidence or
soon.
not, viewers can't help but think that the balloon and the door closing on its own played a role in diverting Jalen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it. So then, the question is begged, just how exactly did the doll move on its own? And was it merely a coincidence that things were trying to block her view? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question. But as always,
yeah,
let me know
fuck
what
that
you think
thing.
down
It'd be
below.
gone to the pawn shop in a heartbeat. The
following
number
video
7
comes from Edgar V, and in this footage, Edgar is recording a toy mirror that belongs to his daughter. She's been playing with this toy ever since Edgar's neighbor had given it to his family. They've had this toy for quite some time, but as of recent, they now think it's best to get rid of it. Edgar says that just a few nights ago, he was passing by his daughter's room when he heard her talking to the mirror. It sounded like she was having a full-blown conversation with someone else. Now, it should be noted that this mirror does actually talk. It would say pre-recorded things like, hello, or hi, I'm the magical mirror. But this time, it was saying things that didn't seem pre-recorded. From odd responses to creepy questions, the toy seemed almost alive. In this short clip, Edgar and his wife interact with the mirror.
Hola, bienvenido al castillo de los sueños del espejo mágico. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Yo soy Jessie, la princesa más bella del castillo de los sueños del espejo mágico. ¡Qué tierna eres! Nosotras seremos mejores amigas. ¿Tu personaje favorito? Si papá pregunta, mi favorito es mi papi. Si mamá pregunta, yo responderé que la que más me gusta es mi mami. Y si tú me preguntas, te diré que el que más me gusta eres tú. Soy una niña muy inteligente.
Now, viewers couldn't help but notice how quickly the toy responds. According to some, it seemed a little too fast for an average toy like itself. Some have even pointed out that it shouldn't be speaking, as they themselves have this exact toy, but theirs doesn't talk or say anything like Edgar's. It's for this reason that the family decided to store the toy inside their shed. Over time though, Edgar's children would come in and mess with the toy. From scrapping it to beating it up, a number has been done to this mirror. Because of this, Edgar had to replace some parts, but nevertheless, the toy still works. In this short clip, he shows the toy once again, as viewers want to see if it gives the same responses as last time. But as he films, he gets this.
Puta, sí tengo miedo.
Hola, bienvenido al castillo de los sueños del espejo mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
Gracias, a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
Ooh, that's where.
Just like before, the toy talks back at the right time, as though responding like a real person.
That's
the fact
weird.
that it also says responses different from before has convinced the family that it's unlike any other toy. They think that it might be cursed or haunted. Whatever the case might be, they don't want to mess with it and think it's best if they keep it away from their home. To this day, the family has yet to know what exactly is going on with this toy.
Maybe someone's using the toy as a mic. Yeah, maybe.
The house in a panic frenzy, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that didn't appear to be there. Although unfazed by the dog's behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio, the mother decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens,
Like a
this is captured.
creature climb over the fucking fence?
Look, you guys, it rocks, but then it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's I know, Blue, someone's there, huh? I know it, I know. I don't know why it does that. It does it every time, you guys. This is the third time. I can't believe I caught it on camera. Sick on Blue. Creepy, right? Katie, I guess I do have a ghost, bitch. Get on Blue. I'm shutting the door.
As many have stated, if it wasn't for the dog's reaction, this wouldn't have been as strange. Clearly, something had set off the dog. The chair suddenly stopping on its own, coupled with the dog's behavior, has led viewers to believe that this was paranormal.
That's weird.
The mother who took this thinks so, but any ideas on what exactly had been on the chair remains unknown. Whether supernatural or not, this video remains a mystery. It's nighttime in the following footage when a baby monitor inside a child's crib captures something that its parents have been worried about. It was all caught on the night of October 23rd of 2023. Suffice to say, their concerns have intensified after seeing what was captured. Even worse is that after this incident, their oldest child, who's only a year older, did this. Now, before showing the clip, it's worth noting that they were being babysat by a relative who recorded the whole incident. Take a look.
Shay Shay.
What is on your floor?
Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
Now, what's concerning about this is that the parents have seen this behavior before in the house they used to live in. The house in question is where this footage took place, and it's what happens in it that made them move out. Living in their old home, their children used to stare at things that didn't appear to be there. Sometimes they would start crying after staring at nothing. Something was upsetting them, but the parents weren't sure what exactly that was until they saw this. After watching countless recordings from the baby monitor inside their youngest child's crib, one video caught their attention. The following is that video. Watch.
Alright. So shadow, okay. Oh, and then the shadow disappears.
It's for this reason, among others, that the family has moved out of this house. They believe that what was captured had been the spirit or entity that's been upsetting their children. Replaying the footage, one can tell that this black, shadowy mass is anything but a person. The way it glides past the crib and the fact that it flies towards the ceiling suggests that this was something else. Whatever this might have been, the parents hope that it hasn't made its way into their new home. If so, then they don't know what else to do. For now, the family continues to share videos of paranormal happenings from their past home in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening and see if anything must be done to keep them safe.
What was with the bass
Taken at a
drop?
storage facility where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure vintage items. The facility is well known for being creepy, but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage.
Another
But
doll.
after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
Fuck that. The head turns, and then it lays back down.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises employees heard. While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Thank you for joining!
It's me, Snoopy.
What? What? I blame TV. TV was on.
Now Veronica writes that
So
she
is
didn't
this
hear the screams on
voices?
camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress.
Yeah, it does.
She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the
I
voice
don't think
echoes
so
within the walls of her
either.
home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her.
Maybe it
The
was
fact that
a
it came from
TV.
downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again.
I just like the criminal side eye this fucking kid gives.
On a Thursday afternoon, somewhere in Texas, a woman named Kiki Clemens begins to freak out. She tries her best to keep calm, but considering what just happened, she just can't. Something very strange had just occurred in her backyard, and so she records this video on the off chance that no one would believe her. Even before this, there were countless times when she knew that something wasn't right with her home, particularly the small shed in the back.
The light is off. Everything is super tight locked.
Despite being vacant or deprived of any tenants, her dog Dutch would always stare at the shed. There hasn't been a time when Dutch would not look at the space. Whenever she does, it's with complete focus. As Kiki states, she's always locked in, looking at something that doesn't appear to be there. Now Kiki definitely finds this strange, but it never occurred to her that something spooky would ever happen until recently. On a certain day, while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the shed suddenly flings open. Terrified beyond belief, she cautiously walks over and records this video. Take a look.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself. Yo, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that was really just... That door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in.
That is weird.
Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me. There's like... What? Why did you just jump like that? Why did... Baby!
That dog does not want anything to do. Hey, thank you so much! Wakey wake! Big hugs to you too, honey!
Yo,
Ah!
you see her?
Yeah, when a dog just stares, yeah, that dog's jumpy and shit. That's genuine paranormal bullshit right there. Yeah, if a dog acts that jittery and jumpy around nothing, something's there.
It's unclear why, but Dutch is looking at a certain spot behind the door. Clearly, no one is there, given that no feet or shoes are seen below the door frame when Kiki approaches the shed. If no one is there, then what is? It doesn't seem obvious, but one thing that many viewers have pointed out, which freaked out Kiki upon realizing, is the fact that Dutch is looking past the door's height. Whatever is there, according to viewers, must be tall. Considering that Kiki thinks something supernatural had occurred, she believes that something was actually
That's weird.
there that only Dutch could see.
That is a weird one.
To this day, her dog continues to look at the space as if scared by something that can't be seen.
That's some crazy shit right there.
On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom where something pretty creepy took place. The man who recorded this is known as Axel Loza, and based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one else is in the restroom except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record and captures this.
Donde quiero que vean, estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad. Bueno, acabo de terminar de hacer el baño y pues estaba todo normal, pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Y aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo.
But you can see if indeed they're saying that.
Escucharon.
What? What do you want? You can't come in.
Escucharon. No hay
Fair
nada.
enough.
As if it wasn't already startling to hear the banging noises, we see this, a face suddenly appearing in a stall that was clearly empty. It happens quickly, but not so fast that we miss it. Only do we realize what was seen until after it happens. Or at least, that's what happened with Axel. It was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the face. Just like viewers, he was left terrified by what was caught behind the door. Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Until next time. Are there any videos that are like, haven't seen? Because we've seen a bunch of these.
On November 24th of 2023, a school janitor is walking through an empty hallway that other custodians don't like being in during the night shift. The high school where this video takes place doesn't allow students to be alone inside this hallway after a specific time, and for good reason. This school was built on a cemetery. Throughout the school, photos of the old cemetery can be found displayed on the
shit
wall,
on cemeteries?
including
Just
fragments
let
of
the dead,
headstones that were once there.
you know, fucking.
Janitors claim that the place is haunted. One night, a school custodian decides to record a video after having a strange encounter. But as he records, something happens that terrifies him beyond belief. This is his video. Watch.
No.
I usually don't record while I'm on the job.
Fourth wall being a scary thing.
But this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. Here at work, I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit. I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but Yeah, I didn't really believe him until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Just...
Huh.
Ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh.
Oh, that was a shadow on the back wall.
As the janitor walks out of the classroom, a red balloon starts to follow him. But further adding to the weirdness of this incident are the other balloons. For some reason, the other balloons stay in place while this one follows him. Feeling immensely unnerved, he backs away slowly before suddenly capturing this.
Ooh.
Yeah, that shadow is weird.
A dark figure appears in the background.
Yeah, Pennywise shows up.
This mysterious silhouette is only seen for less than a second.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, look.
Runs by at full speed. It bolts
The school's
away
on
before
it.
disappearing
I'm gone
from
unless
sight.
you pay me a little bit more.
This alone was enough to make the janitor clock out immediately. Now, there haven't been any updates except for a video in which the janitor talks about being scared to work alone now. But whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to replay in his head.
Like I said, I haven't been back here to touch anything. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I can't. I'm not doing that.
So then, just what exactly was caught on camera? With no further info, it seems that this question remains unanswered.
Yeah, really good money.
In
I'm
the following
quitting.
video, a babysitter is looking after a girl who in the video can be seen playing with her
Hey,
toys.
if the rent's cheap as fuck, yeah, I mean, fuck it.
What you doing over there?
How bad things are nowadays, yeah.
The reason for filming this video is because it was just earlier that the 5-year-old had said something very creepy to the babysitter. He films this video to record what she said. Take a look.
What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You said it moves? Yeah. Like you move it, or?
Oh, he's so
When did it
freaked the
move?
fuck out. I love it.
And play hide and seek with her.
When you play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Bro.
This
I like
creepy
how
looking
lifelike
doll
it is.
apparently comes to life when you play with it. But according to the child, it only moves if you play hide and seek with it. Now the child is only 5, so it could be that she was speaking from her imagination. But this notion didn't stop the babysitter from seeing if it was true. Curious to see if the doll actually moves, the babysitter plays a game of hide and seek. As he plays, he records it.
I'm 10.
We're playing hide and seek.
Okay.
Oh my
No, it's just like a bit. Oh, hi,
Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Although quite a jump scare, the sitter would much rather be scared by a dog than a haunted doll. Thankfully, as he says, it didn't move. Now, while it may seem that nothing unusual occurred during this night, something happens later that scares the sitter to his core. According to him, the 5-year-old had just been put to bed when suddenly he sees this.
Like, I noticed
Oh, the dog is just staring at the fucking doll.
at the doll. Looking at it. I'm kind of freaked out right now.
For some reason, the dog stares at the doll for more than a few minutes. Even weirder is that they stare at it from a distance. It's as though they're afraid of getting close. Given what was said about the doll, this strange occurrence is made creepy. But fast forward to just a few hours later, and something way creepier is caught on camera. The sitter is taking a nap inside a room, when out of nowhere, a faint noise comes from the living room. Mind you, the living room is where the doll was last seen. The sitter promptly wakes up and begins to record. This is what he caught.
We're playing hide and seek, Jason. It's time to play. What the fuck?
Yo.
Oh, fuck that.
Strangely, a toy inside the living room goes off on its own, but next to the toy is what appears to be the doll. It seems to be in the same position as before, until it's not. If you look closely, you'll notice that the doll starts to move on its own. It appears to be lifting its head slowly, as if trying to make eye contact with the camera, before quickly falling over. The babysitter, who at this point has seen enough, hurries out in a state of terror. The doll, as it seems, had come to life. Despite that there isn't a follow-up video to this incident, one can safely assume how the sitter felt throughout the night. But as with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on this whole encounter. Did the babysitter actually capture footage of something paranormal? Or might there be another explanation for this? It may just be that this video remains a mystery. In this next video, two friends are exploring an abandoned paper mill.
Oh, we've already got the paper mill thing, yeah.
It's a child doing in a dark afterward, or even what? They have no idea.
Alright. We saw it
This
earlier.
next video was taken by a man who caught something pretty
this looks
creepy
kinda
while taking a
weird.
smoke break outside his house. It was 7 in the morning when this happened, which according to the man, was a time that no one else in his family was awake except for him. He was all alone, smoking a cigarette, while staring at the woods surrounding his backyard.
That looks
But
like
after looking
some
closely at the separate
southern
garage next to his
backwoods.
house, he immediately dropped his cig. Although unable to move at first because of how shaken up he was by what he saw, he quickly takes out his phone and starts to record. Whatever it was that was inside his garage has left him too afraid to ever look inside while taking a smoke. This is what he caught.
Alright, what you got? Oh, that's like a face. Oh yeah, that's just straight up a face.
What the f, bro?
And now it's gone.
Okay, cool.
Although initially, nothing is seen at first, the man records what looks to be a face that just suddenly comes out of nowhere. Like something you'd see during sleep paralysis, a pale face emerges from the darkness as it stares blankly with no motion whatsoever in its face. But not only does it lack any movement, but a body as well. This mysterious face doesn't appear to have a torso or any limbs at all. Whatever this is, just seems to be a floating head with no other bodily features. Despite its unnatural appearance, the man is certain that this wasn't a family member who was awake during this time because, as he states, everybody in his family has a very dark skin tone. This, whatever it was, does not have the same tone. This video was taken in Gainesville, Florida, and to this day, the person who shot this
I was about to say,
video has no
that
idea
looks
as
like
to
it's
who
south.
or even what was caught on camera. Now this next video was submitted to me by Ashley Goldsweg, who was left extremely unsettled by what happened a few weeks ago. Ashley writes that she was lying in bed with her dog when minutes later, he became intensely hostile. This often happens when Ashley is alone at home, and it's usually this doorway that her dog growls at. But there's something else about this doorway that Ashley writes about. On a certain night, she was having an episode of sleep paralysis. However, during this paralysis, she saw what appeared to be a person standing at her door. She closed her eyes as it was the only thing she could do. When the paralysis was over, the figure was no longer there. It's because of this that Ashley finds this video to be creepy. The following is what she caught.
That's it? Just a dog being annoyed?
What is it?
He doesn't like what's happening, obviously. Could be crickets or a mouse in the walls. It could be. No, he's sniffing at something behind the door.
Nothing apparent is seen on camera, which makes the dog's behavior quite strange. Ashley isn't sure as to what exactly it was that her dog was growling at, but knowing that a long time ago, someone or something might have been standing at the door makes this video a whole lot creepy. Although the appearance of this room is already creepy enough, Ashley's friends and family find this footage to be quite unsettling. On October 1st of 2021, someone posted a video of a birthday party that was being held inside a house. The video starts off with friends and family singing happy birthday to the girl sitting in front of the candlelit cake. Watching the video, it seems that nothing unusual stands out. But as you continue to watch, something happens that leaves everyone at this party feeling creeped out. This is what was captured.
This family does not have it together.
Her childhood nickname?
62. Happy birthday.
Oh my god, she's making a wish.
Probably give you 62.
Can you wish I'm getting a girlfriend?
There's a lot of millions in this guy. What the heck? Who's that?
Who blew it out? I was hard because he said it was That was weird.
It was a wind.
Mi abuelita.
What wind? There's no wind.
There's no wind!
Give me that one. There's no wind in here. What's the wind? No. Was it you? No, she would have said if she blew it out.
The candles on the cake are blown out, yet no one on video was seen blowing them. Even weirder is that the birthday girl thought that someone was behind her and hence thinking they had blown them. But after turning around and seeing no one behind, it became clear that something strange had occurred. If no one blew them and there wasn't a draft, then how exactly did this happen?
Yeah.
There's a lot of millions in this guy. What the heck?
It's like you got a group of like strangers together sing happy birthday to another stranger.
Viewers have yet to give a conclusive answer to this mystery.
But they were instructed, make it look genuine. But they're not actors, so they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now this next video is pretty short, but it's still nonetheless pretty creepy. It was submitted to me by a viewer who found the video on Instagram. The original source is unknown, but despite lacking any context, the video speaks for itself. A mother is alone at home with her 2 children when strange things start happening. Now the person who sent this further adds that the mother had been experiencing paranormal occurrences at home ever since moving in. This video is just one of many of those occurrences. It's late at night when the following happens. Watch.
So it's just us here, and Henry's at work, and I've been hearing my kitchen chairs out there.
Oh, and do you live in a haunted place where your paper towels slapped and undone?
Now right when the video starts, it's immediately evident that the children are distressed. Something is upsetting them, and we don't know what it is until moments later. The mother walks out cautiously from the safety of her room when a chair abruptly slides over. This was enough to send her running back inside, brimming with immense fear. Not much else is known about what happened afterward, but if one had to guess, it would be that they remained inside the room until the father, who she mentions, returned home. Unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Number
video,
one!
A man from Poland is walking through a secluded forest when he finds an abandoned house. However, there's something about this place that doesn't seem right. Oddly, for some reason, the owners of this house had left most of their stuff behind.
Oh, this is the house that comes alive and attacks
Not
them.
sure as to why there were still things inside. The man walks around with caution, thinking that someone might still be there. But as he checks out the place, things take a terrifying turn. Watch.
It's an eyeball lamp, but there's 2 of them. I still say that it feels set up because he has the cross in the frame of the camera as he moves through the house. I don't know, it just feels weird. So he messed with the fucking music box. Okay. Is this when it goes flying off? Yes!
Out of nowhere,
Don't
the
fuck
house
with the
comes
Polish.
alive. Things move on their own, and a musical box begins to play by itself. Although we don't know the property owners' names, their pictures can be found throughout the house. But whoever they were,
It looks
they
so
must have left
angry.
the place at once for obvious reasons.
See, that kid
It's
looks
unknown
happy.
where this house is located, but given what happened in this video, there's no need for an address. Whether actually haunted or not, the setting of this place is creepy alone. But of course, let me know your thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you
also,
for
if you haven't
fucking
already
putting
done
it together,
so,
bud.
please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel.
Guys,
That being
I
said,
think that is
until
it
next
for me
time.
today. I'm not feeling too good. The mental fog combined with just still being sick, I think that is it for me today, my loves. Just not feeling it. I thank you all. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I love you all so very much. Thank you for joining me. Let's see if we can't find somebody to invade and share our love with. Oh, Shamby's doing her thing with the Kirby. Let's go say hey to the Shanbei. Copy. Thank you. Love you guys. Take care. And I hope to see you soon. As my model resets because I moved too fast. Love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.